This year's G20 is scheduled for November 15th to 16th in Bali, Indonesia, under the theme Recover Together, Recover Stronger. Recover from what? COVID, of course. COVID-19 has had an enormous impact on the entire world, so the first key issue for this year's G20 is strengthening global health architecture. Ever since COVID broke out globally in 2020, there has been some joint effort between many countries to fight the pandemic. For example, we saw scientists from all over the world working together to study the virus and research solutions. We saw countries like China and the US donating billions of vaccine doses to areas of the world in need of medical supplies. A report from the G20 last year recommended governments collectively commit to increase financing for prevention and preparedness by at least $75 billion over the next 5 years. This means a better coordinated surveillance and research network for infectious diseases, more resilient healthcare systems, better governance to manage crises, and an improved global capacity to produce vaccines can be funded. This is strengthening global health architecture. The second key issue is digital transformation. The digital economy has become more central as a new driver of economic growth in the post-COVID world. However, a 2021 survey from the World Bank showed that smaller firms were less likely to adopt more advanced technologies to pursue the digital economy. So this year's G20 will address digital and economic cross issues to create a more inclusive digital transformation. The third key issue is sustainable energy transition. The impact of climate change are becoming increasingly real and are beginning to affect local and global development. The past 7 years were the warmest on record, and climate anomalies are going from bad to worse. G20 members, who represent the world's 20 biggest economies, account for 75% of global greenhouse gas emissions. However, they're trying hard to tackle this issue. For example, China's installed renewable energy capacity reached 1.1 billion kilowatts, and green power made up 25.5% of its total energy consumption in 2021. And the country is aiming to raise the share of non-fossil fuel sources in its total energy mix to 20% by 2025. At this year's summit, the member countries will discuss how to secure energy accessibility, how to cooperate to increase smart and clean energy technology, and promote energy financing. I hope you have a better idea of what these 3 priority issues mean after watching this video. Let's wait and see what new agreement or protocol will be made at the 2022 G20 Bali Summit.